Hello. Hello. Hi. All right. I started later than I wanted to because I was writing like everything. I was writing everything down. Like, why was I writing everything down? I don't know. But we're here. We're here. I'm here. Okay. So, little quick disclaimer. I don't know when I'm editing my clips from the concert because I just keep watching them and doing nothing else with them. And I also don't know how to avoid copyright. So if anybody knows how to avoid copyright where I can upload the clips without any issues, please let me know, because I really, really want to share my experience with everybody. So that is why now I'm finally here. I'm going to show all my freebies. I'm going to talk about the concert like I usually do on my channel, show what I brought. And I started super late, so I hope that I can finish on time from what I want to. But yes, I don't like the way I started this, but it's fine. We're going to be talking about my experience at SMTown live in LA. Let's just start with how I usually do. What I brought with me to the concert. Oh God, I'm already kicking the tripod. Okay. I have taken nothing out of this bag, which means I've taken nothing out of my binder either. So we'll start with the bag. There is one thing on the side that I gotta bring over. Okay, so here's my concert bag. It's a mess because I packed everything to go away on vacation. Here's what she looked like by the end of it. So we'll start. This is my same backpack like usual. Very not exciting at all, but now we can finally start going through it. So, of course, I brought, these are like getting destroyed by the amount of times that I've thrown them in this bag. My little Renjun Dreamscape Picket, as well as my little Jisung one. Yeah, I could not get in contact with the venue and I forgot anyway. So I brought the little ones when I could have brought the big ones, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. I had them. It's okay. And I never hold anything regardless. So I'm always filming. Then, of course, we have my 127 light stick, my same one that I have. Eventually, I will get an NCT Dream light stick because, you know, 127 is my reminder that I was a 127 fan first and they got me into NCT. But, you know, it'd be nice to have my favorite unit as well, Dreams. And then we have, as you all know, the Renjun little cover for the light stick. He was on my light stick. Put it back here for now. This is just a little show of what I brought. We're not going to go too into detail considering I got on late. Then we have my little Renjun plush, of course. He always comes. So he's here. I did bring my little Weechu baby. We'll get into this later as to why he came. But I mean, he was coming regardless anyway, so it didn't really matter too much there. But he came, so he was very excited. Hello. Welcome. I brought my little black book from my high school graduation for my Photocards, like usual, but I won't be bringing this probably to any more concerts because I think I have a better solution for the future. Yep, I figured that was going to happen. It was crooked, and I was going to go around the thing, and then, of course, that happens. All I wanted to do, please excuse that I just dropped this. And then what else is in here? The last of the things that were in here are the 4 card holders that I took. So I took Berry. Very nice, Berry. I hope the camera's okay. I don't have my my computer open because it's during the day on a Monday. So we have Bunny. You can all probably guess who went in there. We have the Fox. You could all guess who went in here as well, most likely. And we have Cinema Roll. So all stuff I've showed on my channel before. Here's the backpack. We'll get her in the frame. This is like a mess. Let's make it at least a little bit aesthetic, okay? Let's make it at least a little bit aesthetic. I'm in a rush for no reason, but I could still make it aesthetic. So let's make it cute. Let's make it like effort. Effort. I love effort. You guys like effort? Cute. And then we brought Taeyong Star. I did because I missed my man. I missed him. So he came. He was on my bag. Actually, this fell off. Everything actually was doing pretty good on the bag, except when all my freebies kept going in the bag. This actually knocked off. And then someone actually was nice enough and said, "Oh, is this yours? You dropped this." So I was like, "Oh my God." And I don't know why. I keep thinking it's someone else's, but it's mine. It was the only one on the floor, so it was mine. So I have it. So that was all the stuff that I brought with me. I brought a lot. I did. I always do. We know. If you've been with me for these, I bring a lot, but like, who doesn't bring a lot, you know? It's a concert. I'm here to have fun. It was just a hassle with traveling because I was not in my own state. I had to travel, obviously. So, it's okay. It worked. It's fine. Now for the photo cards. Now for the photo cards. I brought this book that I bought that I might use for collections in the future. Ignore these P1 Harmony cards. I bought a P1 album. I bought Taeyo's album while I was in California, so we'll excuse her. I'll take them out and show them because I actually want to get them out of here finally. They've been in here for like over a week. So I brought Solgi. They just sat in my book, some of them. So Solgi, I brought this one from Accidentally on Purpose, this Mumo Pob. Yeah, some of them are sleeved weird. Don't mind that either. I brought this Kai, this Wait On Me Pob from Apple Music that I got with my album. So he came. I brought this YangYang. I think this is a Frequency Apple Music Pob. I actually had him in the Cinema Roll card holder. And I have this Taeyong. I brought him because he's pink. I was going to bring the bear one that I have, but I decided on that one from the Unity Tour trading cards. I brought that one instead of the other one. Then we have this Riku. I kept him with me. He was in the book too, but I brought the AR card one. Since Riku is my wish bias, I decided to do that. Then I brought the Rise group card from the SMTown album. Oops. Brought that one. I brought my favorite Giselle card. I ended up going with this one after opening all the aespa albums. I brought the Whiplash limited edition card. And then these were the ones that were, of course, in my card holders. Renjun was obviously in the Fox one. This is all the SM 2025 future cards. He was in the Fox one attached to my wallet, of course. And we have Jaemin's card. What is in the sleeve? I'll fix him after, but here's Jaemin's card. I brought Jisung. Yeah, I think Jisung was in the bear. I'm pretty sure I put him in that one. There you go. And I brought, of course, OT7 Dreamies. So yeah, I went pretty ham. I was really happy that I didn't lose anything, thank God. But yeah, this was the gallery. I brought 11 photo cards with me. There's the Jaemin sleeve. This was my crew that came with me. Let me leave these over in the corner for now. Now they can finally stay out of here, out of the binder. All right, now this is where we're gonna do a bunch of talking. We went through the first part in 10 minutes. I hope I wasn't rushing. But now we're gonna get to the fun part. This needs to stand better. Okay, this is fine, I guess. We're gonna get to the fun part and we're gonna talk about the concert. We're gonna talk about my experience. I have all my freebies in a box that I just found. We're gonna talk about everything. I have my iPad. I'll talk about, or I'll show some like video maybe. I'll show like a little like without the sound on. Since I didn't upload anything yet, I'll show some photos that I thought were cute. We'll do it all. So what time is it actually? All right, good. We got a nice hour to do this. All right, that shouldn't be a problem. So, we'll start talking a little bit first because I don't have a lot of freebies. And I did write some stuff that I wanted to talk about before I started going through freebies because it would be easier to say them out. So, obviously, I went to California and I saw SMTown 2025 in LA. Stuff before the concert was pretty standard. I mean, I was gonna vlog it, but I didn't end up doing that because I just forgot, or I was just trying to have a good time before the concert, you know. So, yeah, I went and stayed with my boyfriend the first night I flew in, day I flew in, and then I went with my best friend for the remainder of my time, and we had a good time. We were doing whatever. We went to a couple of nice places in California, which was really nice. So, time skip to the actual day. So stuff that happened before the concert. I'll show probably my outfit too, since I haven't really uploaded anything yet. I hope I can find a way. I really want to show footage. So I forgot my original glasses before we left. Those were also in my bag, as well as like fake heart sunglasses and chargers and stuff like that. I didn't bring the face gems, so it was pretty much just those like select things, like wallet, charger, obviously. Face gems were in the car. The sunglasses, my actual sunglasses, not just the fake ones, and the regular glasses, stuff like that. Standard, you know. And of course, a million thousand freebies later on. So I forgot my original glasses before we left to go. So thankfully, we were only getting gas like a little ways away from her house when my mom texted me, because she just reminded me. She wasn't here, obviously, but then she probably remembered it at home and texted it to me. And then I was like, oh, shoot, my glasses. So we had to go back. I didn't even end up wearing them, actually. They were on my head the entire night. And actually, I think the fake heart sunglasses were on my head as opposed to my real ones. So that was really funny. We walked around. When we got to the venue, I went up and I asked about something. I forgot what I asked. Maybe probably like what time we went in, or I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I asked when we got there. I know I asked something at the front, because I was curious. I think it was probably about, like, going in, merch. Yeah, it was about merch. It was about merch, which actually there really wasn't a lot of merch at all. There was just the regular basic white and black t-shirts, so I didn't end up buying anything. But I asked about that, and they were like, oh, it'll happen when the doors open. And I, like, completely forgot this thing was outside. So that's just standard of me. So we walked around at least, like, 3 times. We were trying to be social to get freebies. We ate some sandwiches in the car, which it was actually an open lot. I really wasn't surprising that it was an open lot like USB when I go to concerts at USB. So that was really interesting. That made me like really think, oh, I could walk back to the car and drop freebies, which is great. But it made me think I could also have left the picket in the car if I decided to bring it, which I was kind of annoyed. But it's okay. it's over. I never bring pickets. I just know now. Just don't bring them. But honestly, I probably can bring them in the future. I'm just going to bring them. And if I can't use them, I can't use them. I think that's just the lesson. Despite, like, me not even holding anything. Like, my best friend was holding my light stick the entire time. So we ate our sandwiches. We got our VIP bracelets earlier in the day, which I didn't even know. I didn't even know Floor had VIP. I didn't even know Floor was considered VIP. So we got a VIP bracelet. I saw the stand, thank God. I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't even know that we had to do this. Something I also didn't know about, I don't even know if we were allowed in, like, earlier, but they had the pink carpet on the field, and I saw footage. By the way, if my voice is still gone, like, it's been a week and I still don't have a voice from this concert. People were going in and, like, seeing, like, 127 walk down the carpet, the field. And some people got footage of Dream doing their Yo Dream before the concert started. I had no idea that you were even able to go in. So if there was a point that I could have went in and saw everyone, like, walking in before they went backstage, kind of upset about that, but it's over. It's been a week now. But obviously you'll hear I had a fantastic time. Then we went online at like 4:00, a little after, because we were finishing. I don't know why I thought the venue was opening at 6, because I'm so used to concerts being at 8:00. So we went on the line. It wasn't too bad, actually. The line went pretty fast, but honestly it didn't even matter considering, like, we had seats on the floor anyway. It's fine. And we heard Key practicing Gasoline while waiting on the line to get in. So I wonder how many songs were going on while me and Shayna were eating in the car, but it's fine. Now, the other stuff I wanted to mention before I look into freebies was seat-wise and expectation experience-wise, because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say here. I'm going to get it all off my chest. I'm also going to talk about the Wish situation in this part too. I think I have it in a good section. But I think I have to do that because we'll see. We'll see. I don't have a lot of freebies, but I'm going to, like, get off topic. I know it. So, my seats. As you guys know from day one that I've had these tickets, I was very nervous and very skeptical about how my view would be. So I was in row F3. I believe it was seats 19 and 18. I know me and Shayna flip-flopped our seats a couple times. Let me put something in the frame so we're not just, like, looking at nothing for this whole time. Let's put Renjun in here, 127 light stick, and a Wishy there. While I'm talking, you guys can see those. So at least there's not, like, just silence. Will he stand? I'll die. Cool. And, sure. Come in here, too. Okay. So, while I'm talking, so we're not looking at nothing, so we'll talk and look at cute things. So, yeah, I don't know if Shayna and I flip-flopped. I think I stayed in 18, and I think she stayed in 19, I'm pretty sure. But it was on the floor, F3 on floor, VIP floor. And the one thing I was, like, always nervous about, you guys know, was the stage. What would happen if the stage was too high? I'm short, so the whole thing was, would I be able to see, right? Would I be able to see? Compared to the seats within the stands, granted, there was not one bad seat in that arena. Like, I'm being so 100%. Like, I've seen people's videos. There's not one bad seat. If you zoom in, I'm sure it's blurry and you can't see much, but those screens were ginormous. It wasn't too, like, obstructing. It was a big place, but it wasn't too obstructing where you can't see anything. So, not one bad seat, but still, compared to other people's seats, I don't want to brag about my seats, but my seats were exceptional. Like, my seats were actually incredible. I still think, though, partly that NCT Dream, when I went to see them, they had my best seats because of their backstage. But when it came to the pullout stage at Dignity, they were probably my best concert seats to date. That pullout, you're gonna see. I'll show a little bit at a certain point, but those were insane. What really got me down though, okay. Once I was on the floor, once we got to the seats and I saw the seats, I was blown away. I could zoom my phone all the way to the 6X and I could see absolutely everything. Like, everything was pretty clear. There were a few guys on the stage, which was lucky when I tested it. And granted, obviously, with the iPhone camera, they were fuzzy. I don't understand why the Samsung has, like, a better camera, by the way. Why does the Samsung have a better camera quality and better zoom in than an iPhone? Like, I know they're competing, but, like, come on, guys, really. But yeah, they were fuzzy, but still, like, amazing, spectacular, breathtaking. It was phenomenal. It was looking to be phenomenal, right? Okay. We're so excited. I was looking so forward. I was so excited. Like, I could not even contain my excitement. What I did not account for was that people were going to come here. We got here pretty early. We got in pretty early. It was, like, pretty much early 4 o'clock. We got in really, really quickly. But yeah, there's people. I'm not the only one at this concert, guys. There was people that were going to be there. And there were going to be people that were standing. So once people were standing in the rows before me, I was essentially screwed. From the jump, TVXQ started on the backstage, and it was insanely hard to see. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not even 5 foot. I'm like 5'1". I was on my, I'm not even kidding, I was on my tiptoes the entirety of this concert almost. Unless you were Hearts to Hearts or Dear Alice, where, like, majority, especially Dear Alice, where majority people, except for me, sat down, I was in constant pain and agony from just annoyance. And since I wore sandals, I was standing on my left foot the entire night. So by, like, mid-concert and then near the end, my left foot was killing me. Standing there. I also had to hold my arm all the way to the sky. I'm so lucky that nobody in the audience said anything. I didn't expect anybody really to do that because, like, it's a concert and they're enjoying themselves. But I literally had it up all night. Like, I was literally, like, all the way up like this. All the way up, like, up. But yeah, because I pretty much recorded everything, so I was doing that. I'm lucky my hand didn't snap off. Because that was crazy. I'm lucky my arms didn't snap at all. Or they didn't even hurt. They didn't even hurt the next day. That was pretty good. I was very, very blessed because that was a lot. Like, literally, for the 3 minutes I was recording a song, I felt like my arm was going to break. Another thing, though, a lot of the time, I thought that my footage wasn't clear. I thought there was a lot of different problems with the footage. I forgot how to lower my brightness when filming properly, so I couldn't really see what I was doing because I had my phone up. But I'm telling you, though, these idols, they were right in front of me, almost. Like, I could zoom in. You can make them out clear as day. Not as clear as, like, obviously I mentioned the Samsung phone, but you could see absolutely everything. Like, I have zero reason to complain. Like, I'm so grateful even to have gotten the seats that I got for such, like, a decent ticket price. And honestly, I'm so fortunate I could even go, since I bought them in January, not even knowing what my final schedule was going to look like. And thankfully, my last one was before that, obviously, when I went live. I probably talked about it. My last final was that Wednesday before I left to go that Thursday. So yeah, but no, the backstage was very difficult. Again, if I wasn't holding my phone up above me, I could not see my base level. Like, it was ridiculous, but again, that's what the screens were for. So I got some foot rest at points probably. I don't even remember. Yeah, no. But I'm not angry anymore at it. At the time, I was a little bit. What still makes me mad, though, however, was how Floor was handled. Because people would just walk right on by whenever they wanted through the open gap between F3 and F2. And a lot of people also went behind the last chair of F2. And they kept coming in, like, as the concert went on, people kept coming further in. And granted, I could have went up myself, which I'm pissed. I should have went up by myself to the front, because then I could have, like, it wouldn't have made much difference, but I could have gotten probably a little bit of better footage for myself. But again, I'm not even going to complain, like, honestly. But I can guarantee you that probably every video I took that night probably has people walking into the camera from both the screens and from the back stages. Maybe not the front stages, I don't know though. But no, like, I have no reason to complain again, because number one, I also have my glasses, but I never used, as I mentioned. And again, I could have went where other people went. I literally could have went where other people went and gotten a little bit, like, but I probably didn't want to leave Shayna by herself in this section. So I didn't do that. But again, it wouldn't have made a big difference. Whatever. The last thing I want to mention before we can look at the freebies, one other thing that halted the experience a little bit for me was that I expected way too much from this set list. I had been following, like probably everybody else, the Korean set list ever since the album came out, and maybe I'll look at it. I should have pulled it up, honestly, but if you know, I could probably think of a couple off the top of my head, so I won't even worry about pulling it up. There were a bunch of the cover songs, and granted, more idols were there, but obviously a couple of them, like Girls' Gen, Boa, Kangta, we didn't get them at the US, but they were taking different members, and they were adding them into the songs that, like, the artists have never sang before. Like, for example, like, YangYang was grouped with, like, Hyo and Giselle. I don't think these were the right ones. But Sungchan was singing something with somebody. Obviously, Candy with Kangta and Dream. But we had, like, so many more of those things. So, Q that we lost Villain and Because of You. Villain with Key and Jeno, and Because of You with Ningning and Mino. When I saw that, I was so upset. I'm being honest. But, yeah, but I was looking at all the cover songs they were going to perform from the 30th anniversary album, and the Spotify ones, and that all made it into the Korean show in January, mind you. None of these, except for 3, made it onto the American set list. Why? Like, I love what they did, don't get me wrong, and I know why they did it, to celebrate, like, 30 years. So we're going to obviously hear either the cover songs or the artists doing their most popular things, which is what ended up happening. But, like, why? Like, you had everyone. You could have done this. You could have put this in. I don't understand why. There were 2 songs that I was looking forward to the most out of anything besides the cover songs, like I mentioned. Villain, Because of You. Those were the 2 songs that I was, like, so gung-ho that were going to be there. In fact, though, 127, if you guys remember, if you follow my channel for some time, You in Vague Memory was one of the reasons why I was so excited to go. I was waiting for so long since they put out this set list. This lineup. Since they put out this lineup, that's how long I was waiting for 127 and Kai, when he got out of the military, to be announced. Like, it was killing me waiting for them to be announced. So yeah, that was my top cover song priority, was You in Vague Memory. I didn't get to see it. Rum Pum Pum was not there. Love Me Right was not there. Juliet was not there. I saw a lot of people who were commenting why these weren't there, and rightfully so. I also, they had so much room, which I'll talk about probably later on, with the amount of talking they had to fill up because of Wish not being there, which I will talk about that as well. But like, they could have thrown Seulgi on stage. She had a song that she was doing in Korea. She could have performed something off the new album. They could have give Mark a solo stage. I thought we were gonna get a Mark solo stage, or we could have even done plus 82 present with Haechan. Connections like so unlikely with Mark, Haechan, and Doyoung, but like, let me be delusional, okay? Just let me be delusional. Yeah. I was really upset about that. I was real upset. Like, it was such a great set list. I'm going to talk about the set list. We're going to get into the freebies now as I do the set list. Was that my plan? I think. I don't remember. Guys, making a sheet is hard. When you're going live, making a sheet is hard. This one's done, so that's going on the floor. Making a sheet is difficult. Yeah, we're going to do freebies. All right. We're going to do freebies, and I'm going to pull up the set list. And I will talk about the set list, because I will remember stuff on the fly. Trust me. All right. Let me move all this. Let's get into the freebies. And let me grab my iPad so I can pull up the set list, because that is what we have to talk about. All right. Again, this concert. This concert was so amazing. So amazing. Let me figure out now before we do this. Perfect. All right, we're good. Let's start. We'll get to the freebies. We'll have some fun stuff. We're going to talk about the set. So this I will mention first, though. I got this one banner. There were a lot of people who were handing out banners, but I love this one. There was a lot of wavy representation. I was very, very happy about that. Like, a lot of wavy representation, a lot of win-win representation. I'm so sad, guys. We didn't see win-win. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but it would have been nice, you know? So this is the cute wavy banner, and has all their birthdays. So I really wanted to show that. And then it has inspired by Wavy's horizon, Wavy with us, you and I are like the sky and sea, which I thought was so cute. I really wanted more banners, but I couldn't find anybody. We got there like roughly one. No, we were supposed to get there at 1. I think we got there at 2. I don't even remember, but I took longer than I wanted to in the morning. So that was my own fault. But yeah, before the concert started, they had like the music videos on the screen, which was really cute. I'm just going to pull out anything, by the way, and just show it and talk. So I was watching the music videos after I took like photos and everything. But they opened with the wave, which was just like a little video. They just had like all the stars and like squares and like practice video, little like just like clips you see like in a montage at a movie is what I could probably describe it as best, I think. Oh, I have to open all this stuff. Also, candy's gone. I ate all the candy, so as we go, I'll mention if something came with candy or not, which was one of these. This one came with like a sour punch straw. Dying. Thank you. Still dying. I'm sweating also. I don't know why. I start sweating when I record. It's hot as hell. But anyway, so they showed that before the concert started. Pretty average, you know. Nothing too crazy. Also, I did have more freebies, but I gave my best friends the ones that were dupes. And if she wanted something, she took it, which was only just like one thing that I also have. So, I pretty much still have everything I originally got. But it wouldn't have mattered. I told her if she wants something, I'll give it to her. It's fine. She wanted a momentum. I don't know why this is so stuck. I swear, the night I was going through the freebies with her after we got back, they were all like stuck. Oh my god. All right. As I'm trying to get this out, we can start talking about the concert. So, TVXQ was first with Rising Sun. Can I just say, Yuno of TVXQ is another breed of man. Like, I was so infatuated by that man from the start. Oh my God. Like, he was actually insane. They're both, like, wow. I was genuinely shocked. Like, they are incredible performers. Thank you for the like. I was never a huge fan of this song, but seeing it live hit so different for me. Like, I am genuinely, like, really wanting to listen to their music, because we'll talk about another song that happened that I was, like, obsessed with. Why is stuck? God, that was a pain. It's in this thing. But no, that was amazing. Also, the beat change part in the middle. I'm gonna have to try to remember songs as I talk. This is like a really weird material, but this is really cute. Coming in, and first thing is a like. What? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you meant me, like, saying, like, yes. I like to point out when people like my videos. It's very nice, considering that I don't, this is really, like, that I don't post videos. But yes, I have to, come on. But yeah, that beat change was crazy. That was really fun. I really liked that. I get the hype. There were not a lot of TVXQ or Super Junior fans there, but I definitely know after that they probably gained a few, for sure. And I'm one of them. Coming a bit late. How was SMTown? I am talking about SMTown as we speak. Born to Survey. You've come in at pretty good time for the set list is what I'm talking about at the moment. But I talked about what I talked about already. I talked about what we did before, how my seats were. I'm going to show clips if I got some time, since I haven't edited anything yet. But I hope to. So hopefully I can do that. But I just don't know how to avoid copyright. So we'll figure it out. But another thing to point out was my footage was a lot better when the sun was up rather when it was down. But it really depended on what the idol was wearing, because if they were in white and black, the lighting was, that was when the lighting was ideal, when the idol was wearing something that wasn't going to mesh with the lighting. But then you have like half my footage. I don't know what SM's light team was doing with this. I don't think the lighting was all that great. Like, genuinely, I don't know how I felt about the lighting. It was kind of shit. It was kind of shitty. So I was struggling. I was struggling with the footage. You'll see. I'll probably show some like really good footage. I'll probably show some really terrible footage until I edit it. I'm not dealing with this. This is annoying, this freebie. But yeah, like, I had a lot of like brightness on people's faces at times. But you won't catch me recording in 4K. I'm sorry. I have like a really good phone. I have a 16 with like a lot of storage. Like, I don't know why we have so much storage on my phone, but very grateful, because then I can record everything. But you won't catch me recording in 4K where I'm going to waste like good space. Like, if I'm close enough, if I can see, like, if it doesn't bother me, I'll use the 4K. I'm not like opposed to it. Then we had the SM trainee team. They performed Lucifer, the shiny cover. Oh my God. Guys, when is this team debuting? When is this team debuting? Like, actually, they were so good. They were so good. They're like professional people. They're like, well, obviously, they're professional dancers. They like were doing the choreo I guess you could say word for word, move for move, really, beat for beat. This is probably the only candy I have left, by the way. These lifesavers, the mint ones. I have 2 of them. But no, they were so good. I didn't perform, yeah, okay. I didn't record the Lucifer cover. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to record at that point. This is so beautiful, by the way. Like, did we see Shiny's having another comeback? Did we see what they're doing with the plushies? I'm crying. That's like so cute. And isn't that like the name of Junghyun's album? I can't tell. But that's so cute. Like, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. But no, I didn't record that one. I recorded their other performance, which I'll mention in a second. But these SM trainees, I cannot wait to see where they debut and what they're doing next, because I'm telling you, they are so good. Like, they look just like probably how everyone else can perform. But I'm telling you, it was so good. Where did I just put these mints? They're right here. It was so good. They were definitely, like, really good people they picked to train. Yeah. Next, we had Suju. Shiny as 5 people on the sticker. I know. Everyone was very 5-member Shiny, which, of course, love it. Love it. Everything's starting to fold. Have this one, NCT Nation. Oh my god, I literally thought this said November. Yeah, that's correct. Then we had Super Junior with Mamacita. I didn't record Mamacita. Mamacita's an okay song. They were good. I'm gonna praise the hell out of everything, I'm telling you. They were good. They were good. The song is okay, but they did good. Well, TVXQ, they started on the backstage. The SM trainees did Lucifer, I believe. Did they come up to the front stage? I think they came up to the back. I think they were still in the backstage. Mamacita was also on the backstage. Then the SM trainees came back, and they did Growl, which I did record that one. Again, like, that's what I mean. Like, that choreo, like, beat for beat, like, actually, so talented. Like, so good. I'm telling you, I can't praise the trainees enough. Amazing. Dear Alice. Dear Alice. I'm salty for Dear Alice because they took wishies. Well, I don't know. Were they even in Mexico? We can talk about the wishies now because a lot of people sat down, and I'm wondering if it was because of the wishies or it was because, like, Dear Alice is whatever. I thought Dear Alice is meh. That's just my point. I'm not going to... If you guys like Dear Alice, I'm not going to say anything. Dear Alice is not for me. Yeah, these were 2 combined, so I'm going to have a bunch of little things in here that I get to go through for you guys. It's one of my favorite freebies I got. Yeah, this is a good time to talk about the whole Wish situation, actually. This is one of the things my best friend kept. SMTown Live 2025 with this cute little bear. So cute. I love this thing. It's so cute. Yeah, a lot of people sat down for Dear Alice. I was standing. I just listened. I don't consider them like a K-pop group. I don't know. I don't know. They were okay. They were okay. I wouldn't want to really see them again under my own will. I'll just, like, I'm being so rude to Dear Alice. They were okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. They were okay. Not my favorite. I listened to them. I don't know what was going on, though, with Dear Alice, because, like, one person had, like, crutches on. He wasn't performing. And the other one had, like, something wrong with his arm, but he was still performing. Like, are we okay, guys? SM already, like, making you work too hard? All right, these are really small, so I'm going to do my best. Oh, my God, I don't want to lose these. All right, let me put them on here. I'll put these all back later. So we have... Someone made these really small cards. They're so cute, though. So here's a Joy one. I don't want to lose these. I'm not going to put this one back, though, for sure. So I'm going to have to stack them. But let's talk about Wish. And this is not Wish's fault, okay? This is not Wish's fault. This is the company's fault. So I'm not blaming anybody but SM. Because I can say this without, like, dying too much within my throat from trying to multitask. When I found out that Wish was not coming, I was in the car of a Red Robin parking lot, I'm pretty sure, or we were leaving the mall. I don't remember which one, but I saw that announcement. NCT Wish will not be coming. That was Rise, by the way. I didn't say because these are so small. This is Irene. Due to the visas. Here's what I have to say to that. SM. I've heard so many people say it before. I'm not going to be the last one to say it. I'm not going to be the first one to say it. SM. If you knew, this is Chanyeol, if you knew that you were putting them on the set list first. Two things, SM. Why did we not get the visas months before? Why did we not plan for this months before? Why did we not check that this was okay months before? And why, this is the number 2 reason, here's TVXQ, so cute. Why did we announce them? I don't want to say that. Like, I don't want to say that because we announced them because, like, this is the first time they're coming to the States. We're so excited. We're announcing them because Wish would finally be here for the first time ever. And, like, they were one of the reasons I was like, the most excited to see them. But why? Why are we not figuring this out? By the way, if I am explaining everything so stupid, I do have my original footage of me recording what I wanted to say on my phone that I might upload at some point for people to watch if they want to. But this is just for fun, you know. This is Sungchan, I believe. Is this Sungchan? Yeah. Why? I'm being for real. Why would we announce them? Why would we get everyone's hopes up and then pull like a Red Velvet situation where they announce it 2 days before it happens? 2 days before it happens, the show. Why? And I know they probably didn't need the visas to get into Mexico, obviously, because it's a different situation. But I was in front of someone, actually. I have to say a couple of things about the person I was in front of. And they're not bad, don't worry. I have a Sunghan freebie. Hey, guys. Sunghan. I asked for a Sunghan freebie when someone had Rise freebies. I miss this man. I'm older than this man. Oh, my God. Unless this is February. If it's October, I'm older than him. I just showed that one, and I have still stuff here. Let me go back. But I know it's a different situation, but, like, still, why would they announce? Why would they announce? Like, why would they keep it up or not tell us, like, beforehand? Because I'm telling you, I was so excited to see NCT Wish. They were, like, one of the main reasons why I was going. And granted, there were still a lot of people who were there, so I was still going to stay. I wasn't not going to go, but, like, I was so sad. Like, I don't understand. SM, like, really, like, genuinely, I was baffled. I was really baffled that they pulled, like, a Red Velvet situation and didn't tell us, like, 2 days, until 2 days before, and they just couldn't fix it. And I heard someone say this, too, and I hate how true it is. The SM trainees got their visas before Wish could. Like, how low-key sad is that? It's not sad at all because we're getting performances. We have, like, talented people that are coming. Like, I'm not shitting on that fact at all. But, like, how, like, a little bit sad is it that you're getting, like, trainees before you're getting your actual idol? Like, I don't want to comment on that. Just, you know, this was just the first time they were going to the U.S., and I'm still very upset about it because I love NCT Wish. Xion was looking amazing in Mexico. They were all looking amazing. They did Pop Pop, which is a song that I manifested that they would do. And then they just can't come. And I'm just sad. What does this say? I don't know. I was just upset, you know, and I bet a lot of people were too, so I'm not going to, like, say anything. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out. I'm sure I had more to say about that, but it's okay. All right, then Dear Alice, they had their Ment. That's when I found out, like, how crippled all the members were. I hope SM's not, like, doing too much with them already. But yeah, I'll see. I might tune in to see how their next comeback is. I don't know. I don't see myself being like a Dear Alice fan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to those who really like them. They were good. They were doing what they could, you know. The choreo was okay. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a Dear Alice fan. I'm sorry. Okay. Then we had Hearts to Hearts. Hearts to Hearts were so cute. They are so cute. I'm going to also say another thing about just specifically with Hearts to Hearts meant the talking, guys. I know they were reading the script, but they were talking for over 10 minutes. They had to have been talking for over 10 minutes. We could have filled another performance. But I know they had to get their messages out, like, the way the company probably wanted them to, and I'm sure that they were very heartfelt and meaningful. But we could have put another song in or something. Everyone was saying Happy Mother's Day, which was really nice because it was Mother's Day that I went. But like we could have put another song. Like I really felt bad for these idols because they were talking, and I'm sure a lot of them, like I'll mention it when a lot of them were like really happy to be there, and they probably all were. But there was just so much talking. Hearts to Hearts, I think, got the worst of it. They were talking for over 10 minutes. And it kind of got awkward for them. I have a feeling, I don't know. They were so good, though. They were really good. To see them was really fun. They're very talented. Someone was going crazy for the girl in yellow. I don't know any of their names. But, yeah. They were good. They were really good. I enjoyed both of their songs. They did The Chase and they did Butterflies. And they did their talk. So I recorded some of their talking, but it got too much, so I had to stop. This is Twisted Paradise Bracelet. This song is phenomenal, by the way. His little mini EP, so good. Then we had Rise. Oh my god. Guys, Rise. I screamed so loud for Rise. I did that. I screamed so loud. I like acted like I was like an ult of Rise. Oh my god. They were so good. Their energy, I screamed, I cried, I died. Their energy was they were so energetic. They were so excited. They hinted at a tour in the fall. They also, like, mentioned LA was the first time they were here. I think that was LA last year. 10-minute talking in 2 songs. The talking was longer. Yep, it was. But they mentioned that they were in LA. I believe it was last year because I remember when I went to see TXT last year in LA, Rise was here 2 days before when I was supposed to fly in. I flew in on my birthday, May 22nd, for the TXT concert, and to spend like a weekend with my boyfriend and the week, whatever. I think it was a week. And they were there, and I was like, I didn't know them very much when they were there, so that's why I didn't like jump the gun or do anything. But I could have had the opportunity, been like, can I go like 2 days before and see Rise? Like, I don't know if they were OT7 still. But that was so ironic. Like, I could have actually been there. And they were like, oh, we were here. This city means like a lot to us because this is when they first started their career. Here's a Mark freebie. He's so cute. This outfit. Oh my god. Mark from 1989. Slay. I love him so much. I love him. Their ment was also a little bit awkward. Something like sounded like they mentioned something they shouldn't. I don't remember, but it was when they were talking about when they were here the year ago for their show in LA. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that because I don't even remember what it was, and I'm sure it wasn't. I don't want to like cause a problem that doesn't need to be there. That's not me. But I don't know because they stopped themselves. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. But I remembered it. But they did Impossible. So good. And they did Boom Boom Bass. They also teased Bad Bag. By the way, I'm going to mention it. I have the albums ordered for Rise, but I'm going to mention it. Honestly, one of the best albums of the year. Like, I'm not even kidding around. One of the best albums of this year. Like, I'm being so honest. I'm being so truthful. Please listen to it. Please listen to that album. Like, I'm not even kidding. It is so good. It is so summer heavy. It is so fun. They were not playing. They came back. They said, "We're Rise. You're going to remember us the way we want you to. I'm not even kidding. It's so good. It is so good. I cannot wait to praise the hell out of these albums when I get them. Anyway, Rise was amazing. Then we went into aespa. Guys, you know how much I love aespa. You know that I was collecting aespa. Like, literally, forgot about this. You know I was collecting aespa. But literally before I went. But aespa, they did Whiplash, number 1. The energy was like, okay, it was meh, you know. I forgot how much I ripped this one. I'm going to leave this in there. But when they... Oh, what happened to this? When they were talking, like, Whiplash was okay. The energy, there was something off. When they were talking to the audience was when they lost me. I'm not even kidding. Their energy was so poor. And I love them. They are amazing performers. They are usually so on top of their game. It had to have been because they were doing Mexico 2 days before. But if you know you're only doing 2 shows, please bring the energy. Like, I don't want to be that fan. But, like, please, you're doing 2 shows. When they were talking, it sounded as if they didn't want to be there. And I, kid you not, I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave up until NCT Dream came on and Mark was, like, screaming and dancing and hyping us up. Like, I love aespa so much, don't get me wrong. And I'm sure that, you know, they wanted to be there. I'm sure they wanted to be there. I'm sure they wanted to have fun with everyone. I'm sure they're all exhausted. Trust me, I'm sure. Like, SM works their artists to the bone. But, like, come on. You're doing 3 songs. I will tell you the energy did get better. But the first 2 performances of Whiplash and Next Level, very low energy. And talking to the crowd was not great. It was very, very low energy. And I hate to say that. So yeah, they did Whiplash and they talked and they did Next Level. Next Level, I wasn't really thinking they'd do Next Level. So I was very interested by that choice. Here's a Xion. Literally, man was supposed to celebrate his birthday in LA. Ugh, SM. He's so cute. Look at this. So cute. Then Red Velvet came on, performed Bad Boy. Then they talked and they did Run Devil Run. Run Devil Run was expected. That was one of the ones that stayed on the set list from the 30th anniversary album, because obviously they weren't going to do Cosmic without OT5. Still so sad about that we didn't have OT5. I love this bracelet, by the way. I was wearing it the whole concert. Like, the only Renjun Jisung thing I got that day. I love this bracelet. They were really good. Red Velvet was amazing to see. I'm looking at the set list and the Wishies would have been on. The Wishies would have been on after this point, but they weren't there. Guys, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Got this pin that says Neo got my back. Cute. So Wishies had Wish. So these groups are flying around half the world to do 2 songs each. Yeah. Well, 3. I'll keep going on the set list, but yeah, pretty much 3 songs each. I know. It was a 4-hour concert, so we have to give them props. It was a 4-hour concert, but, like, no, I get it. So Wish would have done Wish and Steady. Then Dream came on. We obviously know how hype I am with Dream. They're my ult of ult of ult. This is the best pin ever, by the way. Hendery and Kun as Disney princesses. Slay. What time is it? I just realized. Okay. Like an actual slay. I love that pin. Dream did When I'm With You and Smoothie. So I've seen those plenty of times from Jingle Ball. And this is my third time seeing Smoothie. So I don't really have too much to comment on for that. Just nice to see them again. I love Dream. Seeing Renjun always makes me feel so happy. Red Velvet were only 3 members. Yeah, they were only 3 members. This pin got beat up. No. No. The narcissism. I love this pin. Narcissism. Jaemin's narcissism. Like, come on. But yeah, they were good. Wavy. Oh my god. Seeing Wavy, guys. Someone said Love Talk was like the loudest the stadium was. I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure Love Talk was the loudest the stadium was. Same with Red Flavor. Someone said that too. I believe it. I was down on the floor. I couldn't really hear the rest of the arena, but I believe it. Oh yeah. I sure as hell believe that. Give Me That they did, and they did Love Talk. They were teasing like they weren't going to do Love Talk, which is why I thought, oh, we'll get a change in the set list. But we did get Love Talk. It was so good. Seeing YangYang in person, oh my god. Seeing anyone from Wavy. Win-Win should have been there one day. One day. I really just hope to God he's not leaving the company. Like, please don't leave Win-Win. Then 127, Walk, and Fact Check. Fact Check is my song. I was jumping around. I was screaming. I was dancing. I was everything. That song has me so hyped up every time I hear it. Walk was good. Utah, oh my god, looked amazing. Utah looked so good. I swear. I'm cheating on Taeyong with Utah. Like, legit, oh my god. Utah's my bias record. Like, Johnny and Mark are in my line, so is Haechan. But, like, oh my god, it's Utah. It's Utah. I miss Taeyong so much, though. When Taeyong comes back, Utah and Taeyong are going to be fighting for who's my actual bias. I'm telling you. And they talked. Also, YangYang said something really cute. Let's do one of these next. I got 2 of these little ball things. Aw, it just came up. 208 days until Taeyong gets discharged. That's crazy. YangYang was like, do you see all our angels in the crowd? I was like, he said, like, this is the city of angels. The one win-win item I got, by the way. This is the city of angels, they say. And do you see all our angels in the crowd? I'm like, you cutie patootie, stop it. So he did that. He was so cute. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in here, but this is really cute. Did this get stuck again? Yeah. Remind me not to open the other one, but this is this one. What was I saying? This got caught. What was I doing? Okay, yeah. Fact check. Then they showed this, what the hell is this called? It says Bridge VCR SMTown Media Wall and Portrait. I'm sorry, I don't remember what that was, so I can't comment on that. But it was just our little brief intermission before EXO came on. Stream the first fruit. Absolutely. I absolutely will. Then we had Suho with 123. By the way, I didn't mention this, but everyone at this concert was singing live. So there was not one point where, like, no one was singing. Everyone sounded absolutely phenomenal. Like, wow. Genuinely, everyone sounded phenomenal. Suho sang 123. He looked so good in his pink outfit. He was slaying. He was slaying. He was looking amazing. He sounded amazing. He stayed on the backstage. I haven't been mentioning it. Rise did Impossible backstage. Boom Boom Bass and their Bad Back front stage. aespa did Whiplash in the backstage, brought Next Level to the front stage. They were also mentioning, like, should we come closer to you guys? They added that in, like, for every montage, for every artist, which was interesting. Red Velvet did Bad Boy and Run Devil Run on the backstage. NCT Dream did When I'm With You on the backstage and Smoothie on the front stage. Wavy did Give Me That on the backstage and Love Talk on the front stage. NCT did Walk and Fact Check, I believe, both on the back. I think they came up for Fact Check, though, for the front a little bit. Suho was in the back for 1, 2, 3. Chanyeol came on afterwards with Hasta La Vista. Oh my god, that's my favorite Chanyeol song like to ever exist. And also, he looked so good. He did so good. He has such a nice voice. He has such a nice voice. He's so talented. I love that man. Like, I'm telling you. Chanyeol, like, when I fully get into EXO, Chanyeol could possibly be my bias with Kai. Like, Chanyeol's that amazing. So, Hasta La Vista was incredible. Wait On Me. Kai did Wait On Me, a song that I manifested that would get performed. Thank God. I really thought, literally, the EXO members only got 2 songs. I really thought that Kai was getting, like, 3, and, like, Chanyeol and Suho were getting a couple. Like, I didn't even account for, like, how much, you know. It was either you got 3 songs or you got 2. That was how it went. But Kai was wearing the Wait On Me outfit from the Comeback Live. I was in love. He did amazing. Mino came on next with Callback and Something About You. 2 great songs. He had so much energy. He was singing. He was dancing. He was having the time of his life. Mino, I know, loves to perform. Like, anywhere, anyway, Mino loves to perform. Like, that is an idol who loves his job. Key with Pleasure Shop and Gasoline. I manifested Pleasure Shop. Thank God we got Pleasure Shop. Aw. He was amazing. He did so good. His hair was not my favorite thing. He had, like, these blonde highlights. But otherwise, he was so good. Gasoline, I was so lit for Gasoline. It was incredible. He is so good. Like, you have to see him live. Like, that's one idol you have to see live in your lifetime is Key of SHINee. Like, he's insane. Then we had the SHINee Ment, which SHINee and EXO were very grateful. SHINee and EXO were like, oh, we want to come back. We're so happy to be here. We're so grateful for our fans. Thank you. Like, genuinely. Like, so happy. I was so happy. They were so happy. It was so nice. They both did their Ments. Then Super Junior came on with Sorry, Sorry. Oh, I skipped one. Sorry. SHINee did their Ment after Key and Mino did their 2 songs. Then EXO did Get It Up. Oh my god. Get It Up live. First of all, Get It Up made sense because you're not going to get a song where EXO's doing like 3 out of 5 members. You're not going to get a full EXO song without all of them there. Like, it's just not going to happen. So Get It Up was insane. They came to the front stage for that one. Mino and Key stayed on the backstage for both of their songs, which kind of sucked, but it's okay. They came up to talk to everyone on the front stage. But, yeah. Get It Up was incredible. They came on the front stage. You could see them. They were talking. Chanyeol mentioned that he had In-N-Out, and he loves In-N-Out. Thank you for sharing, Chanyeol. Like, that was fun. But no, that was insane. Like, genuinely, I was so lit during that song. I didn't expect it to, like, go that hard. Then we had EXO talking, and they were so grateful. They missed us so much. Suho was like, I want to come back. Kai hinted at a tour possibly in the summer. Kai, please don't. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I'm probably selling my Jin tickets to try and go see Baekhyun. Because I want to see Baekhyun live. After his album, I need to see Baekhyun live. So I'm probably selling my Jin tickets to go and see Baekhyun. So, yeah. But I'm going to need money now if Kai goes. If Kai does a tour in the summer, I'm screwed because I need the money for like 5 other tours. But that's besides the point. Yeah, he hinted at that. They were all so happy to be here. They were so excited. Then TVXQ did the Psycho cover. Sorry for the noise, by the way. They did the Psycho cover by Red Velvet. That was really great, too. They're just insane. Like, genuinely. Then they talked. Oh, my God. Super Junior. Did I skip Super Junior? Sorry, Sorry was amazing. If I didn't say it enough, Sorry, Sorry was amazing. They are so funny. They're one act that I didn't record talking, they are so funny. They are so funny. Like, literally, they were doing this mother joke for Mother's Day. They were literally talking to a random mother, singing to her. Yeonjun was like, my baby? And then they're like, no, you can't say that in front of mother. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was dying. They were, like, introducing TVXQ. They were talking for, like, over 10 minutes. They were so grateful. One, I don't know half the members' names, but one of them was like, you guys appreciating Korean culture, like, I appreciate that so much. Like, they genuinely wanted to be there. They're celebrating, like, 3 things this year. They're celebrating Shindong turning 40. They're having an anniversary, I don't know how many years. And there's one other thing they were celebrating, and I can't remember what it was, but they have a packed year. Like, genuinely, they have a packed year. But they were so funny. Then, after they performed Psycho TVXQ, Jaemin was, like, apologizing on, Seasony, this is for you. Was apologizing on behalf of Super Junior. He's like, we know they're not normal, right? So I want to apologize for their group on their behalf. I was dead. So funny. Then they played the SMTown Thank You MV. This time it didn't make me cry. That song always makes me cry. And then they played the SMTown Trainee Intro VCR, one of the ads they put on YouTube before. Very strange, but okay. They did that. Little bean sprout thing, I love it. Then we had the SM trainees come out again, and they did the 30th tribute performance. That was good, not bad. They just mashed up like a few songs together and performed them, so that was okay. I didn't record that one. Wish would have done Pop Pop, still sad as all hell. Then Rise did Get a Guitar, which was really good. aespa did Supernova. I'm kind of sad that aespa didn't do Armageddon. Like, I was genuinely kind of upset. I would have taken Armageddon over Supernova, but the energy was really better. Also, Giselle had her hair re-dyed red for this concert. It wasn't fully dyed in Mexico, so I'm so happy about that. And they added her bangs back for Supernova. Oh my god. They did really good. The outfits for Supernova, Ning Ning's hair, winter, she looked so good. Ning Ning's hair was like this caramel, like, gradient. So good. She looked gorgeous. Karina also looked really beautiful as well. Then Dream did Hot Sauce. Okay, here's my thoughts on Hot Sauce. Number one, I haven't seen it live, so that was always a good time. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera trying to get this stuff back in. Ugh, I gotta get a new tripod. It's gotta happen. Or I gotta start recording videos, one of the two. Yeah. Hot Sauce, I haven't seen it live, so of course I was excited to see it live. But why are we bringing it to LA? I don't know. I feel like ISTJ would have been a better song to bring to a tour in California. I don't know. That's just me. Frequency, one of the best performances of the night. Same with Sorry Sorry. I didn't mention that. Sorry Sorry. Frequency, Neurotic. Some of my favorite performances of the night. Like, literally. But, Frequency was amazing. Frequency was one of my best footage videos, I believe. Then Red Flavor. Everyone was so lit for Red Flavor. Red Flavor was so good. That's a song that should have been on that set list, and it was. So that was great. Red Flavor was excellent. It hit different with 3 members, though. But Frequency and Red Flavor were on the front stage, which was awesome. Get a Guitar was on the backstage. Supernova was on the front stage. Hot Sauce was also on the backstage. Then 127 did Kick It. I love Kick It, but guys, I'm tired. I'm tired of Kick It. I'm really tired of Kick It. I did not realize how many more freebies I had. Oh my god. I'm so tired of Kick It. Like, I'm genuinely so tired of Kick It. But of course, they did good. Doyoung with Glasses. Yuta looked insane during that too. They were so energetic for Kick It. They always are. NCT knows how to put on a show. That's just it. NCT just really knows how to put on a show. Like, you could just go for them and you wouldn't be disappointed. Super Junior did Black Suit. I recorded some Black Suit. I think it was backstage. They did the backstage for that one. TVXQ with Neurotic. Wow. Neurotic. Ever since that show, I've been obsessed with that song. It is so good. And again, everyone sang live. So you can imagine. Insane. Then we had, I don't know what was in, I don't think they even put a thing. But then we had Hope from Kwanya. I wish they did Thank You instead of Hope from Kwanya, but it's okay. But yeah, that was the whole set list. It was overall a really good set list. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I think they really put nice thought into it, but again, I really wish, all right, I'm not taking this out because this was a pain in the ass. But here's the card of Yuta, and it's the same back because it's from the same person, and then this is the little picture. I really wish that we got the cover songs because that's what they advertised for so long, and it was just upsetting that we didn't get them, you know? And it's a shame about Wish. But I'm so happy I went. I'm so happy I could say this now because then I'll show my clips and some stuff, some footage and stuff. I'm just so grateful that I was even able to go. Again, like, I didn't know what my school schedule was, and I texted my best friend, and I'm like, you want to go to SMTown in May? And she had her finals, like, literally the week after SMTown. So I was just so happy that she was able to go. We both had such a great time together. I love SM, not the company. I love SM, the artists. They have some of the most talented people in the industry. Like, genuinely, they have some of the most talented people. I love how me and my best friend have an Unsock rock. I'm dead. They are one of the most talented companies. It's a shame how the artists are treated under said company, but they have some of the most talented individuals in the industry. So to have been able to see groups that I don't even think I would be able to see, like, outside of this. Like, I don't know when anyone else is touring again. Like, genuinely. Here's the little thing. Literally so cute. Like, I don't know, Red Velvet, I don't know what's in the works for them currently, if they're even going to tour. Shiny, I'm not sure. EXO, who knows when we're going to have an EXO tour. Like, all these artists, and granted, not everyone was there. Like, Win wasn't there. We're going to cry. But, like, genuinely, like, you wouldn't be able to see these artists. You wouldn't know when. Like, Wavy's never coming here. You wouldn't know when you'd be able to see these artists if you didn't go to something like this. So I am forever grateful to have had this experience. I am so grateful for the seats that I had. I'm so grateful that I was able to even go. I'm so grateful that my parents let me go. Like, I'm doing a lot of concerts this year, and I really should be more thankful about them. Grateful, thankful, both, because concerts are not cheap, and everyone and their mother is touring this year, so concerts are not cheap. I think I threw 2 different stickers in here. I gave my best friend 1 sticker. It wasn't any of these, though. There you go. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna try not to get upset for tours that I can't go to, but, you know, that's kind of hard considering, like, so many people are doing it, and I have to make sacrifices. Like, I am kind of upset that I have to sell my gin ticket probably off. But they're, like, almost in the nosebleeds for, like, $300 base seats. So I think I should use that for something else instead that I would feel happier going to, you know? I love gin, but, I don't know. I feel like I should save up for BTS at this point just by themselves. But, even if I can't, I don't even know if I can go. to BTS. Like, getting tickets for that would be a nightmare. But, you know, I'm just very grateful. So SMTown was all in all worth it. Of course. Oh my god, of course. Of course SMTown was worth it. SMTown is so good. Alright, I really don't want to take these out. But these are the little card holders I got. They're really cute. With a free card. Just the card inside of a top loader that somebody decorated. So I'm just going to leave these ones in because they're going to be a pain. We're down to the last few, and then I'll show some little bits of my show. And hopefully I'll be able to edit my video. If anyone knows how to avoid copyright, please let me know, because I really want to upload videos of my concert. A red velvet ticket. But yeah, SMTown was probably like the best concert I've ever been to in my life, genuinely. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure dinner's on the table. I'm sure dinner's on the table, but truthfully, I don't really care right now. Yeah, so here's the same one. This one just says Sakuya on it. And this sticker I gave to my friend. There was one attached to it. I gave it to Shayna. And this one. So she has one of the Pachaco stickers that was attached to this one. I didn't realize how many freebies we actually got. Alright, this one's the same. You can see this, just Yushi in there. So I have a Yushi one with this blue bracelet. So I'm going to leave him in there. I'm pretty sure this says the same thing. Yeah, I see the U. So this one's the same. I'm going to leave this one intact. Just to save on time. Here's a Dio one someone had. Oh, but I didn't even talk about how everybody looked. Let me do that really quick, because I did forget that. Jeno's hair, if we've seen Jeno's hair, it wasn't my favorite. I was manifesting for hair like Dream Show 3. Oh my god. But his hair actually looked really good. They styled it nice. I love this freebie, by the way. And this top loader, so cute. They styled his hair so nice. Renjun looked amazing with his pink hair. Oh my god. Mark always looks good. Everyone and everywhere looked incredible. Alright, these I want to open, but these are so annoying. Like, they don't close. Like, I literally had to put tape, like scotch tape over both of these. So do I even want to be bothered? I don't know. Maybe I will be bothered. Because I forgot there are mints in here. Yeah, actually, I should get these out. All right, well, we did. I'm going to take these out of here, I think, for good. Oh, this is taped in here. All right, this is a mint. Yeah, I got sour straws with these types. So I had 2 of those. And I forgot which one gave me, I think it was this one. There were, like, coffee candies in there. They were so good. All right, sorry to this person, but I'm destroying this one a little. This is what probably both of them said. This thing, I'm not going to probably keep this. I'll keep the note. I'll detach it off later, though. Let me take the other one. But yeah, Jenna looked good. Mark looked amazing, actually. Mark looked so good. Okay. Yep, here's the other one. I'll keep this one intact. I'll probably throw the other one out. There you go. Same thing from this one. So I'll speed around it. Sticker. And then I do want to show a little bit of what I recorded, so you guys could see what I'm talking about. Wavy. This thing. But yeah. Oh my god, the end too. I forgot to mention the end. But anyway, who else did I forget to mention? I mentioned, oh my god, Giselle again with her hair. She looked gorgeous. Ningning's hair looked stunning. Winter, she looked really good in the blue outfit for Supernova especially. And Giselle's outfit was like red top. It was so cute. with like see-through arm things. Doyoung had glasses on. Haechan, Mark looked amazing. Everyone from Dream looked so good. Everyone from everywhere. YangYang's hair was like this gray and blonde. It was gorgeous. I mentioned Kai's Wait on Me comeback outfit. So good. Yesung, I had my eyes on that man. If I have a bias in Super Junior, it'd probably be him. He was so funny. But at the end, during Hope from Kwanya, I hope I can upload the video by itself even, maybe. But, I was following Renjun. He was walking around. It was so funny. Man was just walking around to the other side, and I was trying to find him for like a good 2 minutes. And then I found him, and he was on the corner. And then he starts walking into the other side of the front stage. I wish that, they had been able to come into the audience, but the way that it was not good. Like, it was not barricaded at all. Alright, this is the same. This is the last freebie, by the way. So I'll mention it now. At the end of the concert, someone had a wish flag in the audience, and Chanyeol told them to get it for him, the security. It was so cute. Then Super Junior's just out here yelling, I love Five Guys. I love In-N-Out. I love Wishies. I was dying. Everyone looked so good for the encore, by the way. But yeah, that concluded all the freebies. Yeah, the wish flag, so cute. Like, I have the photo I took from my iPad when I was showing my friends' videos. Now we'll get to the concert stuff. We'll do a quick little bit before I go. If y'all don't know what I look like, you're about to find out. Because until I post this video, I won't know when I'm doing this. So, this will be your first look of me. This was my SMTown outfit. And these were my seats. That was the stage. So here's me at SMTown with my Renjun light stick. Let me pick a good concert video to show you. We'll do one in the daytime, and we'll do some in the night. So here's a TVXQ one. This was the backstage. Oh, thank you. This was the backstage. So pretty cool. Like, you could tell it was hard to see with people. But that's how the backstage view was. We can pull up to the front. We'll do just Rise at the front. That's fine. Was this them dancing? Well, actually, I'll do a better one. I'll do the night view one of Frequency, just to get it over with. Really quick. Let's see. The front view of Frequency. I don't know where Frequency is. This is 127. Where is Frequency? I'm like completely forgetting it's like down here. Okay. Here's the front stage. There you go. And perfect. We put it on YangYang. So like when it was good, it was good. It was clear. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Let's see if I could find the highlighted photo. One of my favorite photos. Renjun. And we'll show, there was a bunch. I have so many from the end thing. But we'll show. Don't mind this thing in the corner. Chanyeol with the wishy flag. Alright. That was basically it. That was basically the experience. I talked a lot about the experience. I still made this an hour and a half, so clearly I had a lot to say. Yeah. I'm leaving to go away soon, so I don't know when I'm recording anything. I want to reorganize my binders desperately before I go away, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So yeah. But this will be archived for whoever wants to watch. I hope you enjoyed me talking about SMTown. This was just to fill up until I post the videos. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be archived. It'll be archived right now. You can listen to me rant about the night for 3 hours, for whatchamacallit. How long? An hour and a half. Alright. I'm gonna take off because I got some stuff to do. But I'll see you guys next time I see you guys. Bye bye.